lovelies, long time no see. I'm giving you a quick little hair update. This is my hair freshly washed with just leave-in conditioner oil in it. So this is what the curls look like without being manipulated, and this is how it looks blow dried. A little quick length check. You see where my hair is at, right? Okay, let's get into this hairstyle. So as you saw in the intro of this video, you already know what you're getting yourself into. So if you're still watching, that means you're very interested in how I got this hairstyle. Now, before I even started this hairstyle, I went through 3 hairstyles because I wanted to do a ponytail so bad, but I just wanted to do big braids, something quick, and I could not braid my hair going up and make it look neat because shorty have not did hair in like 5 months. It's been crazy. Or a life update if you guys want, but for the most part, if you don't want it, if y'all don't comment about you guys wanting it, then y'all not gonna get it. But basically, it's been a minute since I've been back on YouTube, so doing my hair and recording and editing was like quite a bit of work. I was definitely not used to it. Not doing something for a while can definitely make a big impact on how you do it when you go back to it. So anywho's, right now you're just seeing me part my hair out for this style, and it's quite simple. I don't know what to call it, maybe like crossover braids, zigzags, parting. I'm not really sure, but give me a name for it down below in the comments. Let me know what you think the name of this hairstyle should be. So yeah, I'm doing small and bigger braids. It's really simple. But yeah, how are you lovelies doing? Like, how is everybody doing as far as like working, not working, being home with the kids? Like, how is everybody handling the situation, this pandemic that we're in? Let me know in the comments below. It's been a minute since I've been on here, so let's recap on what's been going on in each other's lives and stuff like that in the comments. Right now I'm feeding in the braiding hair to my first cornrow, so I'm just adding in small amount of hair until I get to the thickness that I want, and I braid that going down. On these bigger braids, I'm using some Shine and Jam just to lay down my roots, and I'm going to show you real quick how you could do stitch braids on yourself. I did it this way hoping that it would be an easier way for others to be able to like do stitch braids on themselves if they're doing their own hair. But me, I kind of braid like a stitch anyway. I don't know if it's because of my nails or how I pick up the hair, but my hair naturally comes out like it's being stitched when I first cornrow my hair. But for you guys that your hair does not come out like that, I'm basically part that section down the middle, and then I part out little sections and kind of like spin it in my fingers, between my fingers, so that they're like individual small little sections of squares, so that when I go to feed in the hair, I could just pick up those small little individual sections first, then put the hair up to my head, you know, feed it in, then pick up another section for each side, and basically that's pretty much it. Like, I'm gonna eventually show you a close-up of what I'm actually trying to explain to you guys. I'm picking up a little section, you see, that I already parted out. Then I go ahead and braid down. I pick up another little section. Right now I'm not feeding any hair in because I don't want the braid to be too thick. But right here I'm picking up another section that I parted out, and I'm just slowing it down so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and I continue to braid. But that section that I picked up, I would add hair in like you saw, and just continue to braid down. I'm applying Shine and Jam to my ends. My ends are just so unruly, and I don't care who braids my hair, whether it's me, whether I go to the Africans, I don't care who braids my hair. My ends of my hair, the ends of my hair just never stays in my braid. Never. Braid, twist, nothing. So that's like one of the reasons why I never keep braids in my hair long. Usually 2 weeks, 3 weeks max, I'll keep some braids in my hair. But for the most part, I'm just adding that shine and jam and braiding down to make sure everything is neat. And I do that for every single braid. The little skinny braids on the side that I'm bringing down, I'll just add the hair and continue to add hair until I get to the thickness that I want, and then I'll just braid that straight down as well. And then I just repeat this throughout the rest of my hair. Yes, I am struggling, and I know y'all can see me struggling because shorty is struggling. Like, it's been a minute and my arms was hurting, and usually my arms do not hurt when I braid my own hair. I'm usually pretty good and fine with doing my own hair, but I was struggling. Like, it was just annoying really doing this because, like I said, I did like 3 other hairstyles before I committed to this one, so at this point I was kind of fed up. But anyways, I just wanted to point out that I didn't do the split down the middle and part out little sections for this braid, and it still kind of came out like stitch. And for the braid that I'm doing now, that skinny braid, I'm not adding braiding hair in it because I'm going to attach it to one of the bigger braids, so it doesn't really need any braiding hair. But as far as this braid hanging down right here along my ear, of course I'm going to add braiding hair to that, and I'm going to add braiding hair to this braid I'm working on now because that's going to be hanging down in my face, and I want it to be the same length or just about the same length as the rest of the braids that's going to be in my head. So I want that little hang time, hey. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna continue to show you how I braid and basically how it kind of come out stitch like without me even trying to begin with. So for right now, with that being said, I'm gonna stop talking until I need to start back talking. Okay then, enjoy. For this braid, I'm going to show you how this section is really small, but I'm going to continue to add in hair until I get to the thickness of the rest of the braids that's going to be in my hair. So I just wanted to show that braid full out. I kind of chopped up the rest of them because it was repetitive, but because that's so small, some people may be like, how can you get it to be as thick as the rest? That was to show you how. And I did not show you how I part out the bag because I have like multiple videos of me doing diamond parts in the back of my head or on my whole head, so I just found it really unnecessary to show me parting it out again. But I am showing you how I feed in the braids for this large knotless braid, because remember the video that I posted a while ago, I tried to do it and I was like, I didn't like how it looked, and it did not really look nice at all when I first did a large knotless braid, but this time it came out bomb. I'm kind of like patting myself on the back because I think I did that. Okay, so I basically used 5 to 6 strands of hair, and as you see, I'm starting off with small skinny pieces and then I'm working my way up, and that was something that I did not do before. So I realized I have like fine to medium hair strands, so I need to start off very small and work my way up with my strands. And I don't go from small to large, I go from small to medium, 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 and I let those medium strands that I add in basically build the thickness of the braid. So I'm going to continue to show you how I add in the hair for this knotless braid, and hopefully you can see the thickness of each strand of hair that I'm adding in, so you can understand what I mean, that I don't go large in size of the strands. I kind of keep them all medium when I start to go up in size, so that it kind of flows nicely into its thickness and it just doesn't scream big behind braid at you. It kind of like looks natural, in my opinion. I think I did that because the first time I did it, it was super trash. It was disastrous. Anyways, this is the last braid that I'm doing in the bag, and I fed in like 5 to 6 braids, and you see it just gradually got thicker. It just looks so natural. It blends in with the rest of the braids in the front and everything like that, so I'm happy about that. And once I finish this braid, the hairstyle is pretty much done. Anything else is kind of just what you do to maintain the hairstyle. So I'm going to add my mousse, I'm going to do my edges, I'm also adding in hair jewelry, so I'm showing you how I add my shells in. I was struggling with these shells, I'm not gonna even hold you. Like, I just came up with my own way. It's probably an easier way or a better way to do it, but I just figured out a way to do it and I just kind of went with it. So I don't even know if this is the right way you add shells in, but I added them in 2 different ways, so I'm going to show you both ways. This is the first way, and when I get to the next braid you'll see the second way, and y'all can do it how y'all please. If y'all know how to add in shells, then y'all do it the way you guys know how to do it. But I basically use this bead threader, and I just thread the shell in, thread my hair in. I took a little strand of this braid and I thread it through the shell, as you're gonna see me do here. I thread it through the shell and I pull it out so it can lay flat to the braid, unlike how it just hangs out on the other one. So this way it lays flat to the braid, and I just braid my hair going down, regular degular, nothing to it. And that's basically it. When I get to the ends, I'm gonna add another shell, wrap it around with a rubber band and cut the ends off, and you know, get to dipping my hair. I dipped my hair with those shells in too, so just to let you guys know, the shells or the rubber band did not pop and I dipped my hair in there. Yeah. So I'm adding the Got to Be Glue gel and spray to my edges, and I'm gonna lay them down with the wrap strips so that it holds in place for a couple of days. It usually do stay for a couple of days. And then after that, I'm gonna dip my hair so I can add my mousse and spray my hair with the hairspray again. Cut the hair off at the end of those shells where it's rubber band, and then dip my hair in this boiling hot water so I can seal these in. Take away whatever flyaways and melt them down with the boiling hot water, and then so I can add my mousse and add my wrap strips and my hairspray so everything could just settle in when I go underneath the dryer. And I'm gonna sit under the dryer on medium to high heat for 15 minutes to just let everything set. And this is the finished product. You could add more hair jewelry. I end up adding more hair jewelry later. I usually like to do that when the hairstyle is getting old or my ends want to be real unruly and don't stay within the braid. But you're gonna see me add the gold cuffs. No, I don't think I show y'all the gold cuffs, but yeah, here, see, I have the gold cuffs in my hair. I really like it. I think I'm gonna add the gold string as well as time go on. You could wear it half up, half down. You could wear it full up into a ponytail. I think that's cute as well. But this is the end result. I hope you like. And for those that peep my armpits, yes, I did not wax. Okay, I did not wax, and I'm sorry. For those that peep everything and see everything, but you should be paying attention to the hairstyle and not my armpits. But anyways, later, lovelies.